So shloka first, it's a chapter 2 now, and the first shloka of that. So the meaning is Madhusudana. Madhusudana is the name who is the destroyer of Madhu. Madhu was a demon. So Madhusudana uh, addresses the following words: who was overwhelmed with compassion and deep distress, and whose eyes were flooded with tears of dependence. So these are the words of Sanjay. Remember the Sanjay, the guy who was the person who was narrating all the story, the war story. So the first shloka of chapter 2 starts with the shloka of Sanjay. He's telling that Madhusudan, like Krishna, is just sitting and listening to Arjun, whatever the Arjun is saying. Because the remember from the first chapter, the Arjun was the one who wanted Krishna to put the chariot in the in between, and then after that, Arjun started showing the grief that he is not ready to fight. He doesn't want to kill anyone in the family. So the first shloka is very small. That Sanjay is saying that Krishna is just listening to him. Now the shloka 2. So in the shloka 2, the first time, now the Krishna is speaking. So it's Bhagwan Vacha. Sri Bhagwan Vacha means the Krishna is going to speak for the first time. So the meaning of the shloka, second shloka is Arjun, how has this affiliation overtaken you? And this at this odd hour, it is sent by noble souls, neither could it bring heaven or fame to you. So the Krishna, who was patiently listening every whining, every question of the Arjun, now he started speaking. So he is telling Arjun, now we need to understand what is the meaning of Arjun here. The meaning of Arjun is, I want everyone to have a paper and pencil ready so you guys can write down the meanings of the words or on your laptop or somewhere. So you will know that what are the meanings. So Arjuna means here pure at heart. So here, what the Krishna wants to show, the Krishna wants to show that how a person who is such a pure-hearted became faint-hearted. Why we are saying a faint-hearted here? Because remember, in the first chapter, his hands were sweating, he was not able to think, and he just kept his bow and arrow on the chariot and said that I am not able to, I will not fight. So he's kind of fainting. So Krishna is saying that Arjuna, you are pure heart. A pure heart cannot show a behavior like a faint-hearted. So Krishna is just asking him that how you became like faint-hearted instead of being more courageous and more powerful. Why are you not able to go and fight? Put some courage, right? Go and stand. And he's trying to tell Arjun this you're faint-hearted, that you're not able to think, you are in dilemma. It's very it's for only some time. It's not your permanent stage. Your permanent stage is that you are very pure at heart. So don't behave like that. It's very temporary. So go and start fighting. The Krishna is trying to convince him. And Arjun just first he described in the first chapter we read that he's sweating, his heart is shrinking down, and then he kept everything. So we talked about that before also, that Arjuna first our mind shows, then any of the emotion comes on our face and our body when the emotion becomes very strong. So the emotions were very strong, so it came onto his face and his body, telling that the mind, Arjun's mind is very active. Many times we see that in ourselves also. Like our mind is also very active. The mind thinks too much of future, too much of past, make too many decisions, and whatever decisions our mind take, it like we consider it as a good. And the mind many times not even thinks and make decisions. The mind imagines too many things. Like we all have this kind of behavior. Many times, like we get so much, feeling of fear, or we think, we imagine that something wrong is going to happen. This thing is not good. Like, for example, I can give people, like in a dream, you're just imagining that a tiger is in front of you, and then you are scared, you want to run away, you are putting all the effort to save yourself, but in the reality there is no time. So Arjun is like that. He is thinking too much. He wants to run away like a tiger is in front of him, but in the reality there is no tiger. It's his own imagination. And that is right with all of us. Most of the time we all have too many imaginations. And in our imaginations we become happy, we become sad, we think too much. So same thing is happening with Arjun. He's thinking too much. That's why that's why it's always said to be in the non-duality state. Till you are in the duality, dvaita, there will be you and 100 other things around you. But once you slowly establish into Advaita, non-duality state, then these kind of small things won't even matter. So in this one, like Krishna is like, what happened to you? Why are you like that?
What is a like takeaway or summary of this part?
Just nothing. There is one more shloka attached to this one. Then you will make it like nothing. Like mainly showing the like how he has imagined everything around himself, and he's just sad and he's just giving up. So Krishna has two shloka. This was the first one. Now we'll go to the second one. So after that, clear that what Krishna wants to say. So the third shloka. So he's saying that this kind of war and everything, like if you are in the war and if you are not showing the meaning of the third shloka, if you are defeated at any cost, then you will be losing everything, right? But if you are not even fighting and you are ready to, take a defeat, or becoming faint hearted and becoming so weak, you are you will not go anywhere. Nothing will happen to you. Nobody will remember to you. So again, the Lord Krishna is telling him. And in this shloka, he's talking about his family, his mom. So he's saying that your mom is from a warrior class, because Arjuna's mom was Krishna's auntie, and your dad is from a royal family. So you are the warrior class person. You have to fight. You have to show your bravery and courage. How can you just say that I will not fight? Because in ancient days, the royals were supposed to fight. They were warrior class. They has to, protect their subjects and make sure that everyone is good. So they have to do that. So Krishna is saying that to Arjun, that your mom wants you to fight, and you are kind of disobeying your, and by this you will not even go to heaven, or there won't be any fame for you. Like we can for example, we can take like the kids, right? When the kids are not doing something, we want to make them understand, oh, do it. If you do it, it will be for your growth. People will remember you, or you will go into, some, you will, your grades will be good. We talk with the kids like that. The same thing Krishna is talking with Arjun, that if you will do, you will go to heaven, or you will get more fame, everybody will praise you. But if you abandon the war and just, come back, then everybody will question on your bravery. Till now, what was the point? That the Arjun is a brave warrior, and suddenly you are leaving everything. Your mom wants you to, fight. Now you are not even obeying your mom also. So Krishna is knows that uh, Arjun has to do the war, but Krishna knows that also, that how many excuses the Arjun made to not to fight. So in the first chapter, from verse 31 to like 38, entire verses, the Arjun was making excuses. Remember, so many kind of excuses he made. He made family person. He made, my teachers are there, my grand uncle is there. Then he made that I don't want money. What will people tell to me? I don't want to kill my family people. Then in the end, he was like, okay, if the all the men are died, then women will become um, bad and their character will be spoiled, and then we will have kids who will not even follow any of the rituals of the family. So all kind of excuses Arjun gave, and Krishna just he was listening each and every excuse, not even interrupting him. He was like, okay, I will listen everything. And now the Krishna has started speaking, so he will give answer of the each and every word, each and every excuse which Arjun, he will try to make him understand, because Arjun doesn't want to do his duty, and he's making 100 kinds of excuse. He not even thinking that he's from a royal and warrior class. He has to do this, it's his job. So Krishna said this two shlokas to Arjun, just little bit pushing him that okay, go and fight, like how we push our kids, right, for many things. Okay, go and do it. Now any question in this one? It's not very detailed or anything important in this one. He's just pushing him. So in the shlok fourth, now again Arjuna is saying, Arjuna started saying again. So he again said to Krishna, a slayer of Madhu, like Madhusudana, if I fight with Bhishma, Bhishma was his granduncle, and Drona, my teacher, it will be so bad. In this battlefield, they both are worthy of our worship. They both are such a good people that they are worth of our worship. I don't want to fight with them. I don't want to put any error in them. Remember, he started when the Arjun started making excuse. At that time, also he said about the Bhishma Pitama and Dronacharya. Again, he took both of them in the front. So Arjun here, let's see like how is his mind. He here thinks that I cannot, my granduncle and my teacher are the best people on this world. I cannot go and kill them. I cannot fight with them. But can anyone answer me, if they were so right, why they were not with Krishna?
Why they were not with Krishna?
If you are right, you should be with Krishna, right? You should know what is right and what is wrong. When they were taking the sari of Draupadi, where were they at that? When they were Duryodhana was not giving the land to um, Pandavas at that time, where was Bhishma and Drona? So Arjun feels that they are the best people, they are the great people. But what do you guys think? Were they really great, both of them, or it was just Arjun's imagination that they were so great? Think deeply. Think deeply. If something adharmic is happening in front of your eye, what are you going to do?
They
Will you
have not stood up for dharma.
not stood up for dharma? So doesn't matter how was their behavior, how they talk, what they did. When it was needed, they never stood for the dharma, right? So when it was needed, they didn't stood for dharma. So that's why they were not very good people. You can fight with them. They were old, they taught him, they loved him, but they were not the great. They never, at the time when it was needed, they didn't stood for dharma. Right? So now again and again, Arjun going into that loop only. Now the shloka fifth. Now Arjun is adding one more line. He's saying that better to live on alms in this world and slay than to slay these noble elders. Because after killing them, we could enjoy only blood stained pleasure in the form of wealth and sense objects. So again, like look how beautiful line Arjun is saying. For us, for common people, for all of us, if we listen that line, we will be like, oh, Arjun is totally right here. Krishna is wrong. Arjun doesn't want to kill anybody. He just want to, come out of the war, and he just want to have peace. And he's not even greedy. He doesn't want wealth. He doesn't want any sense object. So everybody is like Arjun has this feeling. And for all of us, these words of Arjun are perfect. We all also support these kind of things all the time, right? If somebody is full of forgiveness, good doings, good behavior, we don't look at that person, is that person is on dharma or not. We just look the outer thing and we say that, okay, this person is very, means we don't go deeper and judge people. We all do like that, right? All of us are like that. So these lines, if somebody will hear, they will say that Arjun is totally right. So we can see here that Arjun is still in Delhi. He doesn't know what to do. And he's saying that instead of killing the noble teacher, he will beg and eat. He will not kill hurt his teacher. He will. Nothing is as important as killing the teacher. But that moment, he's not remembering when they were insulting Draupadi in front of the teacher did not stood up. And how that teacher is so great. The teacher did not stood up for dharma. The teacher was taking a lot of money from the royals to teach them. So he was just selling his education, selling his jnana. So he was like a common people, like how we all work in this world. We all give something and take something. His teacher was not a guru, right? He was just a teacher. Yeah. So we need to understand the difference between here guru and teacher here. So teacher are always like very great. They teach us, they give us knowledgeful things and everything, and try to make us more smart, knowledgeful. They try to give us right knowledge that okay, do this, do that, do this. But if there is a guru, what will be the guru? Guru will be, it will take that knowledge, and with that knowledge it will try to wipe you, taking all the negative things from you, clearing your, making sure that you're not adding any karma to you. It will help you to grow in the spirituality. But the teacher will, what will it do? It will read somewhere and then it will narrate it. It will give you the gyan, but that gyan will be not sufficient for a person to grow spiritually. When the guru comes, the guru's jobs are like, okay, I have to wipe everything, I have to clean yourself with the knowledge, and then you have to grow. Like in the spirituality, the last where we say that nirvana or enlightenment, we talk about that. What is that? It's the whiteness. There's nothing. There is literally nothing. So Arjun considered Dronacharya as a guru, but Dronacharya was not a guru. He was just a teacher. He was just teaching. He did not make Arjun guru like Arjun grow spiritually, right? He just helped Arjun to learn how to fight and how to be like how the prince have to take care of their king, have to take care of their country. He just taught him that. But Arjun is not able to understand a difference between guru and teacher. That's why he is too much into, oh, that he's my guru, I cannot do him anything. Then again, one more point I want to add here, that if we look at Arjun's behavior from the previous chapter, we know that Arjun is too much body centric, right? He was body centric. That's why he commented so much on women's also, because he considered women as a body. So now his guru's body is in front of him, like his teacher's body is in front of him. So he doesn't want to hurt his teacher's body at all. He will be like that, okay, I'm not going to fight with him. He's too much into still into the body, the first level, Annamaya Kosha, first level. And when he's feeling scared and all and doesn't want to fight and making excuses, at that time he's showing that he is into Manomaya Kosha. We haven't seen any of thing from Vijnanamaya Kosha, the fourth layer, till now in Arjun. So most of the people are like him, we all are like him, we all are body identified. We give too much importance to body and to our mind. So we all are into first level and third level most of the time. So same the Arjun is showing that his mind, his imagination is very important for him, and his body and his guru's body is very important for him. He is not able to go beyond the physical body and see. Right? He is not able to go beyond physical body and see at all. That what is guru? He is not ready to understand. So most of us are like this. So Arjun just represent us, that how we think, like we also think like him, right? Don't kill anyone, don't hurt anyone. We will not go to see deep inside that what is right or what is wrong. Like many people come to me and say that, oh, I'm such a wonderful person, or some of my relative or my friend is such a good person. They did all the good things entire life. And then after that also, they are so many bad things happen with them. This is a very normal question I get like almost every second day, somebody asking me this. And I always say, how do you know that person was good? Oh, they donated, they helped, they gave money, they talk very politely, this, that, like so many things. And I'm like, okay, they gave money, but by helping too much, is it not? They made that the person in front of them weak. Was too much help needed there? Like we all try to become good and we consider the outer layer of the goodness. We never go inside and see that really the help is damaging something or the help is making the person grow. So we don't know. We just see from outside and pass our judgment. We don't want to go inside and see what is the reality. So he thinks that his teacher is very great. Yeah, he was a great teacher. He taught him very well. He made him the best archer. Everything is good. But he was not a guru. He charged for everything, took a lot of money, and then he did not give any spiritual knowledge to it. Because of that, being such a great warrior, such a powerful archer, and Arjun doesn't have any courage. Right? So this was the shloka 5th. Any question in this one? Here. Again, the Arjun is saying, he's saying we don't know which is right for us to fight or not to fight. Whether we shall win or they will conquer us, the son of Dhritarashtra. So I don't know. Now the reality is coming. Till now, what was Arjun? Till now, the Arjun was that I can do anything. I am the controller of everything. From this point, the Arjun has started. We all go into that confused state. I will do it. This is right. This is wrong. This is right. This is wrong. And suddenly we realize we don't know which path should we take. What is right? What is wrong? So now the first time the Arjun is saying that, okay, I don't know what should I do. I don't know what is right, what is wrong. So many times everyone comes to me and talk about surrender all the time. The surrender won't come till you take everything. If you are taking everything in your hand, the surrender feeling doesn't. The God won't listen to you. But the moment you are confused and you are just dropping everything, that okay, I don't know what is right and what is wrong, then the God tries to. So in this Gita, we will see that how Arjun is surrendering himself with having so many distress, with having so many questions. He is trying to surrender that, okay, I am not able to do this. Let me surrender. And he's trying to go to that route. So this was the Shloka 6th of the Gita. So any questions? Right. So yeah, this much only till 6.